has the football. We're tied at 10. On to Franklin. Back inside and runs right into big Carl Hairston. Gets a yard. It's 2nd and 9.
Very tentative running here as we approach the 2-minute warning.
And there it is. And Don Strock will move over to the sidelines. He'll talk it over with Don Shula as they move ever closer to the range of Von Schaman.
Used to be when I had a job to do around the house, it was one-on-one. Me against the house. And since the house was much bigger, I usually lost. Well, I've just changed all that with my Black & Decker workmate. It'll hold just about anything I want to work on, from a door to a pipe to a 200-pound dresser. In fact, my workmate is so good at helping me work, I'm giving it Sunday off.
Workmate's available from about $50.
Yeah, can I help you? Use the phone? Oh, yeah, right over there.
Diesel Buicks like this Riviera pull into service stations for lots of reasons, as do Buick LeSabre diesels.
Yes, sir. Just there.
Buick Regal and Century diesels.
Yes, ma'am.
Where are we?
Oh, boy.
And sometimes, like this Buick Electra diesel, they even stop for fuel.
Yeah, fill it up with diesel. Fill it up.
See the wide range of diesel Buicks at your Buick dealers now.
2 minutes remain in the game. The Dolphins and the Eagles are tied at 10. Miami has a 2nd down. Call at 9. Ball at the 60 inside the 17-yard line. Don Strock comes back from his visit with Don Shula. And the importance of this game. Philadelphia, with a win tonight, could actually clinch a playoff spot. And, of course, they're battling for a division title with Dallas. Dallas has a 10-3 record. Philadelphia, at the moment, 9-3. 2 timeouts remain for Philadelphia, while Miami has 3. Tony Nathan. Nathan struggles inside the 10-yard line.
.54 left, clock stop.
I would think that one of the major things right now Philadelphia is thinking is they must hold them to a field goal, because with Franklin's potential range, you see Uwe von Schaman over there, I would say that he thinks that he has the opportunity to get Franklin in a field goal range much easier. They can't let him get a touchdown here.
And along those same lines, for Miami, they really need the first down here to use up more of that clock, which now indicates, as you can see, 1:54. 3rd down, it's a long one. This is Tony Nathan on the reverse, and he slips and falls, but the man who helped him make it happen was number 68, Dennis Harrison, who turned Nathan back to the inside, far short of the first down, and out comes Von Schaman.
Very strange call. Razzle-dazzle is usually not on 3rd and 1. Had some guys to the outside. He couldn't. Good play. Harrison just came in there and knocked them off. Dennis Harrison went through the blockers, turned Nathan back in.
That play only works if you can get outside, and Dennis Harrison was there. There is Von Schaman with Don Strock holding. Bob Kuchenberg is snapping.
1:10 and counting.
All of a 28-yard attempt. Miami, the lead the first time tonight with 1:04 on the clock. The Eagles have 2 timeouts remaining. Remember, they used one earlier. We'll be back in an electrified Orange Bowl right after this.
I've had to write some tough things about some tough guys. But there's one guy I can't write anything bad about. His unique brand of baseball has made him a living legend. So have his commercials. They got me to try his favorite beer, light beer from Miller. Light's less filling and it really tastes great. So I bought this light for that renowned yet humble man, Art Filner.
Cheer up, Billy. One day you'll be famous just like me.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
Opening now at Sears, a Christmas of red ribbon values. This Craftsman 43-piece mechanics tool set is $49.99. Save 50%. And save on this Craftsman 3/8-inch reversible drill. this variable speed saber saw, dual action pad sander, and this 7-inch circular saw. Now on sale, they're each $29.99. Save 25 to 50% on these Craftsman tools. To wrap up a beautiful Christmas, you can count on Sears.
My mother couldn't love a field goal kicker more than his teammates when he's good like this.
And he is good. Strock knew it, didn't he? And so did Uwe.
He's part of the bunch.
It was right through the middle.
Don Schaman will kick off with 1:04 remaining. And remember the timeout the Eagles took at 1:01 of the third quarter on a fourth-down decision. Therefore, they have 2 timeouts remaining. Wally Henry is deep for Philadelphia. Don Schaman charged up.
No.
Henry will bring it out. Ball is loose. Miami has it.
Turn out the lights. The party's over. And they say that all the good things must end. I call it a night. Bad mistake in trying to run that one out to begin with.
Joe Rose came down with the football. Wally Henry had it explode out of his hands. And give this young Miami Dolphin team the credit. They looked as though they were going to be run out of the ballpark in the opening minutes of the game. They have battled, they have fought, they overcame a fumble on a 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line, and they have found themselves in this position.
A good 6 or 7 yards in the end zone. And right there, gosh, I couldn't see who that was.
Steve Potter.
Steve Potter knocked it loose. Ball was bouncing around for a while. Reached up, it fell. Things are bouncing right tonight for the Miami Dolphins.
The Eagles can stop the clock twice. 58 seconds remain.
In all the time I have watched the Eagles under Dick Vermeil, I have never seen them come apart in this fashion. Penalties, turnover.
Not so much as came apart. Give credit to the Miami team. They have played superb football tonight.
They deserve credit with the late rush, but every beat of this game was created by Philadelphia mistakes, especially the penalties.
1 timeout remaining for Philadelphia. And Ron Jaworski knows it'll be a rough road to hoe as far as the divisional title down the line is concerned. The Eagles will be at Washington next Sunday. Then they will be in Dallas. And they close at home with a hard-charging St. Louis Cardinal team.
As the NFC playoff picture, San Francisco and Dallas in, and after that, with Philadelphia losing this game, a mess. Philadelphia still looking safe, but they've got work to do. And even Green Bay and the Giants still having a chance. And St. Louis.
I think this defeat really would have hurt Miami much more than it will hurt Philadelphia. And I guess that's quite obvious. Philadelphia's won more ball games, but Miami's really in the thick of it. They got the tie, and they got the Jets sitting kind of in a catbird seat right now.
And for the Dolphins, New England will be here Sunday. Then it's Kansas City. At Kansas City, and they close at home against Buffalo. Not easy for them either. Final timeout for Philadelphia. I'd like to thank our spotter, Steve Bazika, our stat and research man, Jerry Klein. Hard-hitting football game. We hope you've enjoyed it. We'll be in Houston for Houston and Cleveland on Thursday night, and then next Monday night we'll have Oakland and Pittsburgh. This ABC Sports exclusive has been brought to you by the Buick Motor Division and your Buick dealer, who proudly announced the 1982 Buicks. And by Light Beer, everything you've always wanted in a beer and less. 49 seconds remain.
Well, I tell you, this is a good one, so I want everybody to listen real close like this. Telecast is presented by the authority of the National Football League. It's intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast, other use of this telecast, without the express written consent of the National Football League and possibly Don Shula, is prohibited. I said possibly. You don't really have to check the Shula.
Don Shula, still affected by this game, now in his 19th year as head coach. Third down, 13. Stock. He'll stay on his feet, running as many seconds out as he can. The whistle does not blow unless he's touched. Miami's defensive unit, they allowed Jaworski only 91 yards by the pass. They held Wilbert Montgomery, who's over 1,000 yards on the season, to 55 yards rushing. Seconds ticking off. Again, Philadelphia cannot stop the clock. It'll be fourth down.
But the 30-second clock is down to 14-13. They're going to have to run this play. They'll wait.
They'll run this one out. Clock will stop on change of possession if they cannot expire all the time. They will. There it is. The youth and the veterans. There'll be many great days for Dick Vermeil. There have been many great days for Don Shula. Once again, the final score, 13-10. Miami, the winner over Philadelphia. Remember, stay tuned for ABC News Nightline, 30 minutes after the game, 11:30 on the West Coast, over most of these ABC stations. Our glimpse provided by the Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company. Travel arrangements made through and a promotional fee paid by United Airlines. United flies more people to Hawaii than any other airline. That's what friendly skies are all about. This has been a presentation of ABC Sports, recognized around the world as a leader in sports television. And we'll see you from Houston on Thursday night with the Houston Oilers and the Cleveland Browns. Hope you've enjoyed.